Okay students, in this video I am going to explain exercise 2.8 basic algebra. Find all the values of x for which x cube into x minus 1 by x minus 2 greater than 0. Means x oda edoda value ku the full value 0 greater than 1. That means positive values. So student, there is one small procedure is there to find the values of x that I already told in solving the quadratic inequalities. Okay, what we will do is we will separately equate all the factors to 0, both numerator and denominator, like x cube is equal to 0, x minus 1 0, x minus 2 0. Then you are going to get a critical points or critical numbers. Now divide the number line. Number line means minus infinity to infinity by using these critical numbers and check, okay, in which interval this is greater than 0. Okay, so you have to divide entire real number line into intervals by using these critical numbers. Then one by one interval will take, we will check where this entire value becomes greater than 0. That is the procedure, students. Okay, now I am separately equating to 0 each and every value solution. Okay, so x cube is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 because 0 cube only 0, no. Similarly, x minus 1 0, x is equal to 1. X minus 2 0, so x is equal to 2. Okay students. So next step, what you should do? You should mark these values in the real number line. Okay, before that you should write these are the critical points. Minus infinity, this is plus infinity. So this is 2, this is a 1, this is 0. Okay. So the critical, these are the critical points now. So the critical points are 1 minute students, I will write here. Then I will draw the diagram. Okay students, here first I will write the critical points are. So the critical points are x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2. So these are the critical points. So by using these critical points, we have to divide the number line, that is real number line, minus infinity to infinity. So this side is infinity, this side is minus infinity. For example, 2 is here, this is 1, this is a 0. Okay students. Now how will you divide this into intervals? That is the main thing you should learn. Here, in these three values, what is the biggest value you have to see? 2 is the biggest value. So 2 and more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to infinity you can take. So you can take this as one interval from 2 to infinity. Okay, more than the greatest value. So greatest value on the number 2. So 2 ku mela poga mudiyum. Eduvukku poga mudiyum, there is no limit up to infinity. Okay, then less than least value. What is the least value? 0. So less than means what? Up to minus infinity. This is another interval we have. Okay. First we have to mark these two intervals. Then in between means what? 0 to 1 will come and 1 to 2 also will come. So these are the intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4 intervals we got. Okay students. Suppose inge vandu namakku rendu critical points only we got. Then we have 3 intervals. You understand? But here how many critical points? 3 critical points. So 4 intervals will come. ஒரே ஒரு critical point இருந்தா 2 interval வரும். ஒண்ணுக்கு அதிகமா வரும். Okay. So இங்க 3 critical points அதனால 4 intervals வரும் உங்களுக்கு. So இப்போ every intervalல வந்து நம்ம ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு x வேல்யூ டெஸ்ட் பண்ணனும். இந்த வேல்யூ இப்போ பாசிட்டிவ் ஆகும். Okay. Now listen. Now interval and then this value. Separate also you can write numerator denominator, or like this also you can write. Okay. Now listen. So for example, this is the first interval, minus infinity comma 0. This is the first interval. So my 0, minus 1 comma 0, I will get negative values now. Minus 1 I can take, minus 2 I can take, minus 3 I can take. So lowest value I will take, which is adjacent to 0. 0 பக்கத்துல இருக்க வேல்யூ ஒன்னு எடுத்துக்கோ. இங்கோ இந்த பக்கம் இருக்காது. பக்கத்துல இருக்க வேல்யூ எடுத்தா -1 எடுத்து நம்ம இத x க்கு பதிலா சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணலாம். So here -1 the whole cube. -1 into -1 into -1. So -1. So it is negative. Next, what about x minus 1? X we are taking -1. -1 minus 1 -2. So that also negative. Divided by here x minus 2. -1 minus 1 negative. So it becomes what? Negative to negative, positive by negative, nothing but negative. Because first factor is negative, second factor also negative, negative negative positive by negative. So it is a negative. So in this interval, this whole value is negative. That is what? Less than 0. It is not greater than 0. So this is a negative value. Next, second interval. What is second interval here? 0 comma 1. So in 0 comma 1, you take any one value. 1 by 2 will be there now. This is 0. This is 1 rupee. So half rupee will be there. Okay. Ambalkas. Appo 1 by 2 the whole cube, 1 by 8 positive. So this x cube factor is positive. Into x minus 1. 1 by 2 minus 1. Minus 1 by 2. So negative. So this also negative. Okay students, divided by this one. X minus 2. 0.5 minus 2 minus 1.5 negative. So negative. So it becomes what? Negative by negative. That is nothing but positive. Okay students. So what about the next interval you have to take? Minus into 0, first interval finished. 0 to 1, next interval finished. 1 to 2. So between 1 and 2, you take any value of x. Then you substitute here, you check the sign. So this is the procedure. Next interval 1 comma 2. So 1 comma 2 if I take, suppose 1.5 I am taking. 1 comma 2, 1 க்கு 2 க்கு நடுவுல. 1.5 I can take no. So 1.5 whole cube positive. So first factor positive. Second factor 1.5 minus 1 0.5 positive by 1.5 minus 2 negative. So positive by negative, nothing but negative. Okay students. So 0 to 1 it is positive. Next 1 to 2 it is again negative. So what is the next interval you have to check? 2 to infinity. Definitely it should be positive. Okay, 2 to infinity. So 2 to infinity, any point you take and check. For example 3, nearest value you take. Ingo 3 edutha 3 cube 27 positive. Okay students. Next here 3 minus 1 2 positive by here 3 minus 2 positive. So positive by positive, nothing but positive. That means greater than 0. So what is your answer now? 0 comma 1 in this interval, it is a positive. And also one more interval it is positive. Here also positive. Here it is negative, it is negative. So what is your answer? They asked greater than 0, positive values. So two intervals you have to tell the answer. This interval and this interval. So let me check the answer students, so that you will also feel happy. Exercise 2.8 first problem. Exercise 2.8 first problem students. Right, 0 comma 1 unit, 2 comma infinity. So only two intervals we got. So here what is your answer? I am writing here students. X belongs to, here I am writing the answer. X belongs to, what is the first interval? 0 comma 1 union 2 comma infinity. Okay students. So this is a procedure for other two problems also. First, you have to equate numerator separately to 0, denominator separately to 0 to get the critical points. So, by using these critical points, divide the real line or real number line into the intervals. அப்போ நமக்கு என்ன ஆகும்னா every x value will be covered. மொத்தமா நம்ம கவர் பண்ணிருக்கோம். ஏதோ ஒரு வேல்யூ செக் பண்ண கூடாது. Okay? Then interval. How will you divide this into interval? More than greatest value, less than least value, in between values. ரெண்டுக்கு மேல 0 கீழ நடுவுல. So அப்போ interval -0, first interval, 0, 1, next interval, 1, 2, next interval, 2, infinity, another interval. So you take any point in this interval, open interval. This is not closed interval, open interval. Then you check the sign of these factors. Then it becomes negative, negative by negative, positive by negative, negative. So negative values we don't want because they told greater than 0. Positive only we need. So where it is positive, 0, positive, 2, infinity, positive. That is your answer, students. So if you like this video, please share to your friends and subscribe the channel, please. Okay. Bye.